Already fucked it up. Oh, need to silence that. What's up, guys? Episode 2, Ghetto Married. Jacko the Dragon here.
I'm not going to do this with you if you're going to call yourself the fucking dragon.
Well, you should check the YouTube banner because it says the dragon.
Well, what's my fucking name?
I don't know. I'm the dragon. Everyone knows that. Everyone calls me the dragon. They say, hey, dragon, what's table 8 need?
The only thing you're dragging is the tip of your dick on the ground.
Because it's big.
No,
That's what you're saying, because it's long.
Limp.
Because
all
it's long.
the time, and you can't get it out.
No, because I think what you mean to say is because yeah, that's why it's all red. Yeah, it's because it's scraping on the ground when I walk.
It's brown.
Yeah.
It's brown.
No, that's not true.
It's brown because you tuck it between your butt crack, and then it collects all the poop back there.
No, I don't do that.
Yeah.
That's not something I do. Okay.
It's 100% something.
I let it hang free. Okay. I don't tell that thing to do anything. I guess one of the first things is I noticed we have a new studio, as you can tell. We've kind of made this out of
I just spilled all over
some things. Anyway, what
this
was I
used to
gonna
be
say?
my room.
Yeah, it sure did. That way we can monitor both of our microphones. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. The first time I feel like we just kind of like jumped into who we are, and we just kind of said our names, you know. So I guess we call it because some of my friends asked me why do you call it Ghetto Married, and I don't know if you want to explain that because you're the one who kind of told us.
Well, being, quote, ghetto married just means that you've been with someone for a really long time and, like, you're, like, basically already married. Like, I mean, we're not basically already married. We don't live together or anything like that. But we have been together a really long time, and we fight like we're well into a marriage.
Yeah, so I guess it's just, I mean, we've been together for, like, 6 years, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. So I guess, I don't know what the cutoff is, but I guess, yeah, we've been together for a long time.
And, like, basically the pun is, like, people keep asking us, like, when are you guys going to get married? Because apparently you're supposed to get married right after college. I'm not weathered in that, but...
A lot of people been doing it, man.
Yeah, and so then now whenever someone asks me if we're going to get married, I just say that you have to have money to get married, and we don't have any money, so...
Yeah.
Ghetto.
True. So I guess, I feel like we should go into, like, a little bit more... Because, I don't know, it's hard to, like, we just kind of said our names, so, do you want to, like, I don't know, what do you do?
Like, tell them about myself.
I guess, here, like, I'll go first. My name is Jacko Tchaikovsky. I'm 23 years old. My birthday is October 9th. I just graduated from Mizzou. I've been working at a restaurant in Soulard, Missouri for the past 4 years, but it's like my main shit now. What else? I work as a fucking janitor at an MMA gym. I'm an avid MMA fan. There's 2 things that I like in this world, and that's video games and fighting, I would say. I love it. I don't fight, but I love watching fighting. And I love playing video games.
I feel like we're doing fucking icebreakers.
Well, I feel like people, we like, my fans know who I am, and to the 1 or 2 people listening to hear you, I feel like they need to know a little bit about myself.
Make something quite frank.
What?
I have more friends than you. And I will continue to
Yeah, you have a lot of friends. Yeah. And I've got a lot of fans. And there's maybe 1 or 2 people listening for you, and then all my fans. So I guess it's my fans and then your friends.
You don't have any fans. Oh. Name one.
You think these famous people can name their fans?
I think that they can name a few.
Stan and
That's
Dale.
That's a fucking lie. Let me introduce myself.
Yeah, okay. Good idea.
My name's Sarah St. Louis.
That is not your name. That is not your name.
My name's my stage name is Sarah St. Louis. My last name and my first name together are consecutively too many A's and R's. It's too many A's and R's. Like that. That's what it sounds like. So I just ixnay it and say St. Louis because I'm the most St. Louis person you probably know. But anyway, I'm 23 years old. I have not graduated from college.
Oh yeah, you have one class.
Yeah.
You have one class left, don't you?
Yes. Peace studies. If anyone wants to take it for me, I'll pay you. Let me see. I work at a bar/restaurant. Same one as the dick face here. The whatever.
The dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's close.
Close. Yeah. Close.
I mean, my
I'm a
penis looks like a
manager. I'm a
dragon.
manager at an MMA gym.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I fucking am.
Yeah, in the same way Pam Halpert was a fucking
when they gave me a
manager.
packet, it said morning manager, and then like the GM Tim or whatever said that I could give myself whatever job label I wanted, end quote, whatever makes me feel special. Saying I'm a manager makes me feel special.
Oh, okay. So I'm the custodial manager then of an MMA gym.
If you worked in my circus, I'd have you cleaning the elephant butts with a wet one. You know what that's from?
No,
That's
but I'd rather,
Cinderella story.
you know what I'd do? I'd rather poop all over my mouth, and I wouldn't tell you, and I would kiss you.
Well, we saw how those turds plop out of those butts.
Yeah, we did, dude. They just open up. The poop wasn't even as nearly as... So we were in Thailand. I went to Thailand for 3 months. I studied Muay Thai there. I hate saying study, but I trained Muay Thai there. But it is kind of studying because you are fucking learning shit.
I'd say you practiced.
Yeah, I trained Muay Thai boxing for 3 months there, and you came over for the last 3 weeks of it, and that's when we did the tourist shit, and we went to see elephants.
Which, by the way, they're fucking dope. They're like dogs. 2 things was not expecting. A, they do not feel like leather at all. They feel
weird.
They feel like a cardboard box that had been sitting out in the rain for a while, but then someone like pushed like Brillo pad through it.
Yeah, like wiry.
Yeah,
their hair
they have
was so
hairs.
wiry.
They have fucking hairs.
A lot
of
And they're,
hairs. You don't think they have
I don't know,
any.
you touch them, and they're always sandy.
Yeah, and they're always tossing dirt on, but they like roll around on the ground. They're
they
so cute. Their mouths look like vaginas, and their vaginas look like gaping
they eat
holes.
So weird. Dude, the pee was the gross was. It shocked me at how they peed.
It basically, if you've ever been to Six Flags, when they have the bucket.
Yeah, I was literally just thinking about that. Yeah,
and it
that's
like
exactly how it
finally
is.
tips and just cascades water all over the place. That's what
they just open up their hole.
like.
I mean, I guess granted, a lot of them were girls. We didn't see the guy pee, but the way the girls peed is they just open up their vag and just let it all out.
I was just trying to think if I had seen an elephant dick.
I wanted to see one so bad, but they were all of them were girls.
Were they all girls?
Yeah, I think maybe it was a male, but I didn't get to see his penis.
The one was pregnant.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, it just looked like she had a giant tumor. That was weird, wasn't it?
Yeah. Ew. I wonder what it would look like giving birth.
Yeah, and then I think the funniest part about that is, well, I guess I don't know. It was like the stupidest part, but it was like we had to like get into the pool, like the mud pool, to like give him baths or whatever.
And Jacko really didn't want to get in.
Yeah, and I'll tell you why. Because it's so annoying. Because like we did this, and everyone's taking off their shirts and stuff, and like getting into their pool stuff.
Oh yeah.
And then I take off my shirt, and my body is just so incredible that this happens everywhere I go. Any beach I'm at, everyone always stops and turns, and they go, "Wow."
I think what you meant to say, but you didn't, but I think you got a little scared, was that you had a gaping hole full of pus staff, and I quote said, "I don't want people to think I'm infecting them." And guess what? They all thought that, not because of your hole, but because of your disgusting, disgusting bad attitude about the whole fucking thing.
You have a bad attitude about it?
You wouldn't get in the fucking water.
Yeah, I just didn't want to get in the water because I wasn't supposed to get the thing wet. Or I'd already got. Wait, I wasn't supposed to get that thing wet?
Yeah.
She didn't want it wet?
No, she wants it like a
she
hot
likes
dog
dry fucking
in a bun, man.
Oh.
No ketchup.
Fuck, dude. I mean, that's happened to us before, and it wasn't fun for me, and I can only imagine how fun it was for you.
Sometimes, man, it's just like
nothing feels better than this. I fucking love
a lot
that
of
song,
things feel
dude.
better oh, sorry.
Talking about, dude. That's so mean.
That's why, like, we gotta have that lube on deck, you know, bro?
I guess.
Game time.
Trying to
Pre-game.
Yeah. Hopefully our audio sounds way better this time. I know on our first, definitely the YouTube video sounded really shitty for like a good portion of it. So we're still trying to figure out the mic situation and like the best way to record this. So these first,
If you have any suggestions,
yeah, for real,
drop them.
Yeah, and if you want to, I don't know. We started an Instagram page too. If you guys want to follow that shit, at Ghetto Married. That'd be wonderful.
At Ghetto_Married.
Yeah, we could do something where like we post and then like relationship questions or life advice questions, or I guess for me it would be like how to get muscular calves like I do, or muscular traps or something like that. Like I could help people out like that way.
Oh god, Jacko. I have bigger boobs than you, and that's saying something.
You're a girl. You're supposed to have bigger boobs than me.
I am the presidentress of the Tiny Titty Committee, but your shit's like concave, bro.
No, it's not. Yeah, I notice I didn't say chest. I said calves. I said traps because I got good traps.
We should get that one fighter that has those calves that are literally the size of little golf balls, but they're terrifying.
Wait, who?
The Muay Thai fighter. Or no, the boxer at Vinny's.
Shit, I don't even remember.
Yeah, you definitely know who he is. He wears leggings.
Probably. Oh. The guy who always wears leggings?
The ethnic one. I don't know if you're allowed to say black on here.
Yeah. What are you talking about? It's called Ghetto Married. Somebody said the name of our podcast is offensive, or did they say racist?
No, what she said was, just so you know, someone will probably get offended by it.
Cool.
And I said, somebody gets offended by fucking everything.
Fuck that guy.
Some guy got offended today because
you know
the
what?
volume
Fuck that girl, because
was...
we know it's a girl who's going to get offended by it. No guy's like, oh, fucking, that's offensive.
Okay, well, a guy today got offended that the fucking volume was too long on the or loud on the radio.
Yeah, that is pretty bitch shit.
Oh my god.
How does that not make you work out harder, you know? You should have been like, you
know what? You want to know how he works out? He sits not on like the stand-up bike, but like the one that reclines all the way back. Slowly, with no resistance, pedals his fucking 80-year-old fucking legs.
Maybe he's training for something. Maybe he's training for the paddle boat.
He's just
Saturdays.
just trying to stay the fuck alive, I think. But I mean, stop trying, bro, if that's the way you're gonna act around people. And then he flips to the fucking newspaper.
Yeah, I think what he's doing is training for pedal boats in the summer. Maybe.
Maybe that'll keep him out of my fucking gym.
Maybe.
Or I'll cancel his membership.
Well,
no, I won't.
He's gonna get even more mad.
Sorry.
Don't. Why do you do that? Seriously.
It's all over your microphone now.
We're changing muffler things. Muffy puffies. Oh wait, no, mine's way cooler.
We're changing muffs? That's what she said.
No. I don't want to go anywhere near that thing sometimes.
I know. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I don't really care.
I have like a semi-good-looking vagina as vaginas go.
I haven't seen that many in person.
Well, I'm saying like even porn.
I've seen. Well, yeah, but all girls are always like, those aren't real pussies. Those are just but surgical ones.
Well, yeah, some people, it's called a vaginoplasty, and they are real. A lot of people get them after they have kids because you can get like an extra stitch, make your little hole a little smaller.
Yeah, fuck, dude, that blows. Oh.
What?
Just having a kid would be gross.
Yeah, I don't.
And when you have one, you're gonna be pooping everywhere. That's just what I want to see.
I'm gonna be such a bitch when I'm pregnant. I already know. I'm already a bitch now, kind of. It's just gonna get worse. Are you gonna take a sabbatical for that 9 months?
I don't know. I don't know yet. We'll see. We'll see when the time comes. We'll see how bad it gets.
I think you'll probably be obsessed with me because my kid or your kid will be inside my body.
Yeah. I can't. Oh, man, a kid is going to get me out of so much stuff. It's going to be amazing.
Yeah. It will. You'll be able to, like, have an excuse as to why, like, because all your friends are always like, where's Jago? Why doesn't Jago out? I'm like, I don't fucking know. Ask him.
Busy. Video games. Vanquishing evil. Okay.
I told one of your friends, I said, if you want to hang out with him, get on, like, Twitch or whatever.
Hell yeah. Yeah. Watch. You know what? I'll hang out with anybody who comments on the YouTube.
I'm going to tell you something because I don't think I've told you, and I think it's funny. And I don't think you ever found out, but when Fortnite first came out and you were ignoring me for it, I created a fake Twitch account and roasted your ass on there for a while.
Good. I'm glad. What was the account name?
Fast Hands 69.
You were Fast Hands? I thought that was a sick name. I was like, Fast Hands is a dope name.
That's me.
Holy shit. I'm so glad you did that. I loved seeing Fast Hands in the chat.
Oh, God. That was so funny.
Yeah.
And then it was funny, too, because I'd know when you were ignoring me because then it'd be like my Twitch thing on my phone would, like, be like, Jay Swiggles is whatever. Your name's not Jay Swiggles on there. It's Crazy Legs, isn't it?
It was Jay Swiggles for a while. I think it's Crazy Legs. I should have made it Jay Swiggles. That's the coolest name ever.
Well, and then I'd be like, oh, yeah.
At Jay Swiggles 29 on Snapchat, ladies.
Gents. He's into gents, too.
Yeah. If you're going to do that, though, you have to look up at the camera because when you look down there, they just...
If I look down here, it's someone looking up there. So, yeah, that's fucking funny of me. I told a lot of people that I did that, and they're all like, "That's so funny."
Fast Hands. God, that was a sweet name. I was always impressed with Fast Hands. Did that pick it for you? Did that get picked for you?
Because I was surprised you didn't realize it was me. Because remember, like, this was literally like 8th grade or something, and no, it had to been like after 8th grade, but I don't know. Maybe it was the summer before freshman year. Anyway, I worked at that fucking camp, you know, and they had to give us like nicknames, and my nickname was Fast Hands.
Why? Why was your nickname Fast Hands?
Because
you jerk a lot of guys off.
I wish I hadn't seen a peen.
Why?
I hadn't seen a peen by then. I was a late bloomer. I don't even remember why. I think it was because the guy that I like was in love with made his like quick feet or something. So I was like, I'm Fast Hands.
Yeah.
He's old now.
That's probably it.
And fat.
Well,
looking at him. No, I'm kidding.
That's. Are you? Look at that. That fat, huh? Is that fat? That doesn't look very fat to me.
You contoured.
No, what are you talking about? Look at this. So, I will say this. I weighed myself today. I have lost 10 pounds in the past, like, 3 days.
That's because you're
4 or 5
anorexic.
days. Dude, that's what... yeah, I know. I gotta start, like, eating more.
Maybe it's because you're, like, sick. Oh, people lose a lot of weight when they get mono, so you probably do.
Dude, my throat hurts. Is, like, starting to hurt bad. I guess I have mono. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Just hate going to fucking the doctor and, like, urgent care because they're like, fucking,
they'll give
what's
you
wrong?
the
And you're
steroid
like,
shot in your butt, and then you'll feel instantly better.
They give it in your butt?
They give you a
When
shot
I
in your butt.
had arthritis, my mom used to have to hold me down, and her lover at the time.
Jim?
No, his name was Randy. He used to hit me.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did. My mom had to have a talk with him because he would, like, spank me, and then sometimes he would go a little bit too far. It was weird. He, like, took me on a walk and was like, hey, man, like, I might have gone a little bit too far sometimes. Like, I'm sorry. His name was Randy. He had a mustache. Randy, if you're out there, I forgive you. I never thought you went too far, to be honest. I was a shitty kid.
I was like, my mom would, like, spank me, but my dad I'm his little...
Well, it wasn't
princess.
even my dad. It was like my mom's boyfriend was like fucking like.
Dude, I wonder what your dad would do if he like knew that like your mom's boyfriend was like spanking you. Did your dad ever spank you? No.
I don't remember. I don't think so.
There's no way.
We would like.
Your dad
sometimes he would like hold me down because I would like try and wrestle him. I should have gotten into jiu-jitsu way younger because he would have. I mean.
This guy calls Phineas the other
up.
day and he's like, my 2-year-old kid. And he starts naming all these like wrestling moves. He's like, my 2-year-old kid can do all that. And I was like,
oh,
Cool beans, bruh.
Dude,
Bring them in.
Yeah, and you had no idea what any of those things meant. I wouldn't have known
No.
what they meant either.
No, and then it's like, I hate like when people ask me shit.
Underhooks.
When people ask me shit about like MMA and like fighting and shit, it's like, I don't know dick, bro. I know like what you tell me. Like every time there's like a fight or something, everyone comes in there, start talking about the fight, and I'll be like, yeah. And then there was that one fighter who was like that woman beater, and I try to be like, yeah. I'm glad that guy got fucking disqualified, fucking hits women, and then they were all like, and I was like,
oh, speaking of fights, Anthony motherfucking Pettis. I was watching this at McGurk's. I was originally mad because fucking Regina was gonna make me bar back. She loves like that little bit of power. I feel like
they all do.
It's really annoying, but whatever. But she's gonna make me bar back, and I was a little upset because it like wasn't even busy. So I was like, "What the fuck does he need a bar back for?" And
I was confused. Like, I honestly didn't understand why you were mad because like the last 2 weeks you've been like, I want them to let me bust.
Because I wanted to go. I was so fucking. I'm tired all the fucking time. Like, I was so tired. I don't know why. And then I was like, I'm going home because I stayed late Friday night. And I was like, Joe, I'm going home first tomorrow. And he's like, yeah, that's fine. I owe it to you because he left on fucking St. Patty's Day when we were slammed. And then
he looks so much better with his like face shaved and his haircut and whatever the fuck.
Dude, did you see his haircut? He looks like a lesbian. He looks like, and then those flannels that he wears doesn't help. He looks like he's transitioning, to be honest. It's so funny. When I first saw it, I was laughing my ass off. But anyway, I was in the back and one of my favorite fighters, Anthony Pettis, was fighting, and he was getting pieced up for two rounds, and he was landing good leg kicks though, so it was good. I wasn't too worried, and I had this feeling, man. I was like, he's moving up in weight. There's a chance he could crack this motherfucker, and he did it, dude. A Superman punch came around with the hook and slapped it right on his chin, and Wonderboy Thompson went out. And I screamed so loud, and I didn't know Natalie and Joe were right behind me, like, because I was in Shandyland where he cuts the meat, and they were like in the other room, like behind back bar, and
your hand looks huge when you do that. Now put it back closer to the thing.
Like that. Anyway, but and I fucking blew up. I was so happy. That was such a big win for him. Oh, that's just any of my fans out there who like MMA. Anthony Pettis, the number 3 guy in the world. What a fucking massive win. God, I'm so happy for him.
Do you think Conor should fight anymore?
I want him to. I love watching Conor fight.
I don't think he should fight anymore.
I mean, it doesn't make sense. Kind of. I love watching him fight.
Well, it's just like what happened with like Ronda Rousey. It's like past her prime. And then she got like, it's like almost like
He's not past his prime though. Like he's 30.
I feel like she like lost validation though every time she would lose. Like she went from being like this undefeated like fucking powerful ass, and she still is like she's a beast. But it's just like that's how people is. It's like you lose once, up. Like there's your validation.
I hate people that talk shit on Ronda. She's amazing. She was amazing for her time, and then the girls got the skill, started to get more of the skills that the guys had.
Have you watched that video of that like little Russian girls like beating up that tree?
Yeah, those trees are soft. They're in Thailand. I bet you could have kicked one of those and been.
I just like the whole.
Oh wait, no, that was a different tree.
The
Sorry.
whole time I'm watching it.
Sorry, that was a different tree, but I've seen the yeah.
But the whole time I'm watching it, I'm just thinking, her knuckles, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. It's definitely like a softer tree though. Like that's a little bit fake and then a little bit real. I don't know. All right, what's on that list of yours?
Oh well, I wanted to talk about fucking douchebag. Okay, here's some like just general like be a good human being things about customer service. Don't fucking yell at people, bro, when you don't get what you want, because that's gonna make them get off your phone.
I have to turn on Do Not Disturb. This is audio only also, so you need to keep talking.
Well, anyway, she like literally, for example, the fucking people at McGurk's who like freaked the fuck out because they had to wait 5 minutes for someone to come over to their table and then didn't say anything to the server. just tipped terribly, was rude as fuck, wrote disgusting, like, mean-ass notes on the receipts, then left, then called back up to complain. You got a problem, bro? Say you got a fucking problem while you're there.
I forgot about that. Yeah, that's some bitch shit right there.
That is some bitch-ass shit. And also, I'm so sick. I swear some people think that, like, 20%, like, that tip is, like, that's, like, a really good tip. They're like, yeah, I'm going to tip her 20%. It's like, I'm making $3 fucking dollars an hour. $3 fucking dollars an hour. But I also am a pretty good server. But I also hate when other servers are like think that 20% should be guaranteed. It's like, no. That's still at the discretion of the customer, no matter what.
For real.
Well, you know what fucking Wheelhouse does?
What?
They grat every credit card transaction.
Oh, I think you told me that.
Every credit card transaction, then you see the receipt, and it's like...
Should we be outing them?
I don't give a fuck. Fuck Wheelhouse.
You heard it here. Fuck Wheelhouse.
Yeah, fuck Wheelhouse. It's disgusting.
I've never been there. I've only been to like 3 bars in St. Louis.
It's like my house, but like...
Molly's, McGurk's, and what's the Bar Louie? I feel like those are like the only bars I've been to.
You've been to Telania's with me.
Oh, yeah, I have been to Telania's. Fuck that place, too. God damn, I hate that place.
Dude, I left my credit card there. And guess what? Out of the 3 cards that I had in my purse, I had my spending card, which is the one I'm supposed to take out, my checking account that's attached to my parents' account, and my actual, like, important debit card. I used all fucking 3 there.
Oh, you did? Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had yourself a night, didn't you? What time did you get off McGurk's?
I was blacked out, dude.
What time did you get off McGurk's?
10.
And then you got... you went to Katie's, because you guys came back up there fast.
And I had already, like, downed, like, a half a bottle of vodka. Because I was so pissed off.
Yeah. Was that Lily's sister with you guys?
Yeah, that's Sophie.
I've heard rumors about her. Never seen her in person.
They're hot.
Yeah. I saw Joe talking to her. I was like, oh, get it, dude. Get in there.
Joe Webster.
Get up in them guts. Yeah.
Ew. She has a boyfriend.
Oh.
And don't say get up in them guts.
I don't know. I don't care. So what? Joe's way cooler than her boyfriend.
You don't know her boyfriend.
I don't need to.
I
can picture him. Just by looking at her and the one interaction that we had, I could probably picture him.
I wonder who people picture me with. It's probably not you.
Yeah, it's probably somebody less attractive and with a
probably
shittier body.
Super fucking attractive.
I need new tats, bro.
Same, I really want
to get
one.
a sleeve.
I really want, like, all the tattoos in the world. Mm-hmm. And I feel like we gotta, like, kind of get them now because, like, when we move and we're broke as shit, how the fuck are we gonna afford them then?
Yeah, true, but I also want to save up for, like, a dope, like a badass artist, you know?
Yeah. Wait, when's that one tattoo place opening in St. Louis?
He just said sometime in April, I'm pretty sure. What was it? It was, like, beginning of April.
And that's down in Soulard, isn't it?
Yeah, Black Relic is the name. Go, check him out. It's TSL Tattoos on Instagram. He's pretty fucking good.
Dude, I still want to get that girl that went to my high school to get me a tattoo.
She has such a unique style.
Well, I like that she has she can do multiple different kinds of stuff.
Yeah, but she has a pretty distinct kind of like, I don't know, it's
kind of like indie-ish. Like, it's like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's like dark. Like, I don't know, just like, it's fucking cool.
I fucking like it.
What's her Instagram thing?
Her Instagram is MTV Maddie.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. She has a few on there that I was like, fuck, those are so cool. She's very creative.
I think she's at Def Dog Inc. Which I don't know where that is. But,
I've never heard of that, yeah.
But that's where I think it says like Def Dog Inc. on her profile.
Oh, yeah, she is also very good. Way different than TSL.
Yeah.
Hers are fucking sweet.
I really want to get it. Did I send you that tattoo that I saw today?
No.
It's like because I want to get one of those like lower calf tattoos, you know, and it's one that has like a knife in it, and I was like, that's kind of dope. Oh
yeah, that is cool.
It's like a strap. It's like a lacy strap with a knife in it.
I want to get like a his and hers.
You want to get a matching tattoo?
No, like on one leg. Like one side is like a girl fighter, and then on the other side it's like It's like a boy fighter.
Does the girl fighter represent me?
I guess it
Jacko,
can.
why won't you get a matching tattoo with me?
I have some things in the works, and we kind of have matching tattoos.
Yours disappeared. It doesn't count.
What are you talking about? One spot. Everyone says it disappeared. One spot is missing. It's
This
what are
one,
you talking about?
I got this one, like, and I like it just as I like it, but it did bleed, like, weirdly. Like, it looks like my whole finger's bruised.
Oh yeah.
And then, like, every time someone sees it, they're like, you got pen on your finger. I'm like, yeah. It's ink permanently there. You were close, though. It's not pen.
Yeah, it did. That's right. It did kind of bleed weird. I don't know. Well,
That hurt. This hurt like a motherfucker. I think I have nerve damage. I told you that because if I hit my finger on something, it hurts really bad.
oh yeah. I haven't really noticed anything like that. But I don't know. I'm like really tough and strong. And
This one didn't hurt at all. This one I was like, go for gold, bro. Get in there, bro. But I was also bleeding, so I wasn't like thinking about much else.
Yeah, me and him didn't think you were coming back. I thought I got.
All right, I'll tell the fucking story because all my girl fans will understand. Here I am, chilling, wearing some cute ass biker shorts.
We're in Thailand, by the way.
We're in
getting
Thailand, in the middle of Phuket.
Yeah, we were in
Patong.
Yep, that's the party scene in Phuket.
Yeah, it's like
an island.
It's pretty. I mean, it's dope, but there are like a bunch of people walking around. Like when you're walking around, you're thinking someone could swipe me up pretty easily, but you're not really thinking that because you're having fun. Yeah. But there's a lot of.
There were way more kids there when we were getting our tattoos. Not in the tattoo part, but just like in Patong.
Yeah.
On.
It's very touristy.
What is it? Fucking Tiger Road, I think.
Yeah, but
No, not Tiger Road. Fuck, what is it called? I'll think of it.
But we're at this tattoo shop that is owned by Australians, and it's a really nice tattoo shop. What's it called?
Oh my god. It's Australian run. What the fuck was it? Celebrity Ink?
Celebrity Ink. I wanted to say All Star Ink, but I knew that was wrong.
No.
And Jacko's getting his tattoo first, and I'm sitting waiting, dilly-dallying on my phone, doing what the fuck ever, and I was like, God, I'm cramping so fucking bad, and I was on my period. It was Shark Week, and I was like, just thinking, I like never really like bleed out of my tampons. It just doesn't really happen. Like sometimes it'll be like here and there, like a little drizzle, but it's never like. What happened was the floodgates fucking opened, and I went to the bathroom and I pulled down my pants and I was just like, what the fuck? It looked like someone had like punch stabbed my pussy like 80,000 times.
I'm getting a tattoo, by the way, and you just get up and leave. You don't say anything. You just get up and you leave.
Well, this is what else happened.
I'm like, oh, okay, she's just going to the bathroom. And then I get done with the tattoo, and you're nowhere.
When I came out of the bathroom, I knew I had to leave. That's when I noticed the blood stain on the chair. And I was like, rut row. So I sat on it, did this with my butt to wipe it up a little bit, and then I was like, GTG.
She's sliding her butt around the chair.
Yeah.
Like a sponge.
Yeah.
For all you listeners only out there.
It's like when you get like some crotch sweat and you know you're about to stand up, so you just like swipe each butt cheek.
It's like when your butt itches, so you're itching it in the chair.
Yeah, but you're wiping something up.
Yeah.
But you're wiping, so you're purposefully doing it. But anyway, I just grabbed all the cash I had in my fucking purse and took off. Forgot my phone, forgot like everything else. And hey, guess what the fuck what? They don't sell tampons really in Thailand.
Yeah, you were gone for a while.
I went to 2 7-Elevens and all they had were scented cooling pads. That's not what you want on your nanny when it's bleeding. Like,
I feel like the cooling might help.
No, the cooling made my vagina lips go numb. So then I'm like, whatever, I'll grab these. Couldn't find any fucking shorts anywhere, so I grabbed like the biggest t-shirt I could find. Then I paid like $2 to use this damp, wet, disgusting porta potty.
Yeah.
And I was literally like giggling the whole time.
Describe that porta potty.
So I walked back through this like fish market disgusting ass alley where all these like motorbikes are parked, and there's like you can tell like this is like real Thai people are back here eating because you don't see any tourists, and you're like, yeah. And it's like fish heads are on the thing and like what the fuck ever. So I find the bathroom. There's this like 200-pound lady sitting outside of it, and she just like tells me how much it is. I don't remember how many baht it was. I think it was like 10 baht or something like that.
Yeah, that's
Like 50 cents.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Because it's 30 baht is $1. So.
Well, yeah. And so then I'm like, okay, so I go into the bathroom. When you use a bathroom in Thailand, they don't have like running water, so you have to scoop water out of a bucket, dump it into the toilet to use it. They also didn't have a fucking trash can. So once I like am getting all this shit like trying to get myself situated, I'm like, where the fuck do I put this?
Wait, didn't she give you like
Oh, she gives me 3 squares of
yeah,
toilet
there's
paper.
no toilet paper
3
in there. I thought that was
fucking
hilarious when you told
of
me that.
toilet
I was like,
paper.
what the fuck?
I was like, this is not even enough to clean up a regular
You should have
amount
flashed
of
her
piss.
your area,
Well,
your crime scene, and been like, hey, like it's gonna take a little bit more than that.
I was like, I get it, like I'm paying. I would have given that bitch $100 if she would have given me a whole fucking roll. That's the state I was in, and so I'm in there trying to mop up the disgustingness that had become my lower area, and then I put the big t-shirt on. And I know, like, I'm lucky I'm short because at the eye level that everyone's at, like, no one can, like, really see, like, my undercarriage. But those kids...
Well, in Thailand, I mean, people are
those
short
kids
in
were
Thailand.
probably like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? And it was like, oh, my God, it was terrible. So then I come back. You're pissed.
Yeah, okay, let me tell you what was going on. Like, while all that was happening, I get done with my tattoo. He wraps it up and everything, and he's like, where's she at? I'm like, I don't know. I think she went to the bathroom. And he goes, okay, well, I'm gonna smoke a cigarette. And I was like, okay, that's cool. But he said it like, you know, how Thais say it. He just kind of gestured it because he didn't speak much English. And I'm like, okay, well, she, like, her phone is here, her purse is here. Where did she go? So I go downstairs, I go out the door. I'm like looking down each way, and it's fucking pandemonium because we're like by all those bars and stuff.
We
So
were by
it's
a bunch of
loud
strip
music,
clubs,
yeah.
too.
And it was like flashing, and girls like, oh, America.
Yeah, and they're like all out on dancing on those
so
bar stools.
so strong.
Oh my God.
You want good time? You want good time?
And you were like, yeah, and then they pulled their
Yeah.
pants
So
and
I
made a dick.
got a blowjob while I was waiting. Yeah, I didn't tell you that. No. And then he comes back and he's like, is she coming? Where is she? And I was like, dude, I don't know. Maybe I just got dumped. Like, can I have a place to stay, dude? I don't have any money.
Well, the reason I left my stuff there was because I wanted you to know that I was coming back. I still to this day don't know why. I was just like, hey, I gotta. First of all, no one was speaking English in there besides, I guess, the people that were getting tattoos
Yeah.
next
So
to us.
you literally could have been like, hey, my pussy's bleeding.
Yeah. Either way, I come back, and it was just kind of funny because like you like never really get like mad or like
No.
worried about me or anything.
Never.
Like
Never.
you're just like, oh, whatever, like she's fine. But you were pissed. You were like, where the fuck did you go?
Dude, well, it's like the whole time before you're coming over here, your mom is freaking out about Thailand or whatever. And it, like, then you get there and it's like, you're over here for me. So, like, if anything happens to you, it's a little bit my fault because I'm supposed to be, like, your guide or whatever. And then also, you wouldn't have come there. You wouldn't have gone there if it weren't for me. So it's like, you know.
Yeah. Long story short, though, I got the tattoo.
Yeah. And everybody's alive and we made it home safely.
And I was laughing the whole time.
Yes, I was.
Like,
not.
literally, it was like one of those things where, like, when I first saw the blood, I was like, 2 choices. I can start crying, or I can just think this is a little bit funny. And I was like, I'm just going to think this is a little bit funny. Because why not? That was the worst. I fucking, like, I think periods are the worst, man. The worst.
Yeah, they definitely don't seem very fun. I'll give you that. I've never
Yeah,
had one.
like I say, every time that I have one, I hope one day you piss blood from your dick hole, and then you can tell me about what happened.
I'll tell you what I do, and every time I wipe, there's blood, and I've had a hemorrhoid for so long.
So do I have a hemorrhoid too.
I don't believe you.
Do you see the size of the deuces I drop? It's like this can.
No, they're not.
Yeah.
And I've never seen one.
Yeah, you have. I've definitely sent you pics.
That you downloaded off the internet.
Mm-mm. Okay, here's the other thing I wanted to talk about. because I saw this online today, and it was like a meme,
Yeah.
and it was
I'm
like,
getting hot. I gotta take this fucking thing off. Yeah.
it was like, it's like when people get
Calm
into
down, ladies. Calm down. All right.
If you were talking to my nipples, they're taped down.
No, I was talking about all the ladies because my shirt popped up a little bit and you could see my body.
Okay, I was gonna say something, but I forgot.
About what?
Because my nipples were all like fucking chapped and gross when I woke up at your house the other day. And I was wondering if you did anything to them.
Yeah, I sucked on them for a while.
You did?
No.
Oh.
I took like regular, not Dove bar soap, but like a regular off-brand, and I just rubbed them on there and then washed it off.
Shut up. You're lying.
Yeah, of course I'm lying.
So I read this thing online that was like when people get into relationships, like obviously there's always something that like not something you want to necessarily change about the other person, but there's always things like you're not going to agree on or whatever. And so what the meme or whatever was talking about was, is it on them to change what you don't like about them, or is it on you because you're not accepting enough to accept them for who they are? And then I started just thinking in my head, I'm like, is it possible for people to change? And then I was like, no. But then I was like, yeah, no, I think people do definitely change. But I think that expecting someone to change is where you like fuck up. Because I do think people change, and I think that people evolve, and like sometimes they become better people, sometimes they become worse people, whatever. But like if there's something that you want to change in like your significant other, then maybe you should just think about why it's bothering you so much, and maybe you should change your outlook on it.
Yeah, Sarah, I think maybe you should.
I have a lot.
Okay, good. Well, I'm just making sure. But I don't know. It's probably I would say it's definitely a little bit of both. Like obviously you're gonna have to.
Well, I think like when you sign on to like getting into a relationship, there are things that you definitely like. There are things like, not that it's a sacrifice, but there are things are going to change because you now, like, your life is tied to another person's. Your actions affect somebody else more than they would have previously. So yes, things are changing. Like changing because you like want the relationship to work is different than someone expecting someone to change for you.
Yeah. I think one of the things I noticed that you've gotten so much better about is like not getting mad when I don't respond and stuff.
Yeah.
Because like I feel like when you're like first like flirting, going back and forth with like a girl that you like and stuff, you're literally texting fucking every second of every day.
Mm-hmm.
And then I feel like we got to this point where we're comfortable with each other. We don't need to do that. Like we're around each other enough. We've got this whole thing. So I just at this point in our relationship, I don't need to do that back and forth and stuff. And then a lot of the times I'll be playing video games and stuff for a while, and you used to get really mad at that. It used to be something that bothered you a lot.
Yeah,
not
but
so
I
much
feel
anymore.
like I've gotten like just as like a person, and I was talking to my friends about this before. It's like I'm so much more like content with like who I am and like myself, that your actions don't necessarily like I thought a lot of the time that your actions were a reflection of me. So it's like you don't text me back, that's something I'm doing wrong, or like whatever. But now it's like, and I mean you probably noticed this, if I'll text you and then like you won't respond and I just won't care and I'll just text you again because it's just like stream of consciousness. I'll text you. And then it's like today you didn't text me all morning, then you came to work and I was like, why didn't you text me back? But it's not like I was like, why the fuck didn't you text me back?
Yeah.
Like it's stupid to get mad over like little stuff like that. And then also
I'm glad you caught up.
Well, just to like the amount of times that we've done like long distance or whatever has helped too, because it's more like I appreciate and I appreciate more like the time that we like have in person. Like a lot of times I'll have a lot of things I want to tell you and I'll just think to myself, I'll just wait till I see him in person because it's too much to text. And I fucking like, I mean, not that the long distance was like all that bad, but I mean there are struggles in that shit for sure.
Yeah.
It's just, it's more so not being able to like communicate the way that like I want to. It's like if we were fighting, like then that happened in Thailand. It's like when we would like be fighting, it's like you are across the world in a different time zone. Our times were off and whatever. And so it's like, it could have been, it would be like 4 days until we resolved it because it just like.
Well, yeah. And you'd be all like pissed and stuff and I'd just be eating breakfast, you know.
Well, and it's like,
it was literally hard for me to be mad, like, at all there. Just because I was getting the weather's fucking amazing. The food is
Yeah.
great. It was the best I ever felt.
Well, I think
I was
like
doing the
we
shit
were
that I
really
liked.
fighting until like you got hurt, kind of.
Yeah,
Like I thought we were like really like on good terms, and then you got hurt and kind of like not that it's dwindled, but it's like we would fight more.
Yeah, I got I was very close to just being like fuck it and just coming home because that was really frustrating.
Yeah.
But whatever, I didn't.
Yeah, and like, oh god, I fucking like all my friends who do long distance. It's like I don't think it's like that bad. It really isn't. But I feel like there's like you gotta be smart about the way.
I mean, we've trained for that shit though, you know. It's
Yeah,
like
we've done it multiple times. Well, I mean, when I was in Costa Rica, we didn't talk, but that was for good reason. Like I feel like we had to have not talked.
yeah. Maybe that's part of what makes it work though too, you know. Just be like,
Mhm.
hey, I'm gonna be gone for 3 months. Probably not gonna talk that much. Just maybe try it like that if like you're trying to do long distance, because like I feel like one of the biggest things people expect to do long distance is for everything to just stay the same, but you're just farther away, you know. You're still texting as much, you're still calling
And
as
we
much.
kind of waited until you got to Thailand to decide if we were gonna do it or not.
Yeah, I
Because
agree.
it was like let's just see how it is once you get there, type of a thing. And it was fine.
Yeah, mainly because I don't do shit. I literally, my Thailand schedule was wake up, train, eat breakfast, sleep, wake up, train again at 4 to 6, and then eat, and then go to bed.
Yeah.
So-
I don't really do shit. I mean, I do shit.
But like in
it's
Costa Rica, I mean, you're gone. You were gone the whole day, like doing shit the whole day.
Yeah.
I was literally in one little community. Motorbike 30 seconds to get to the gym, motorbike 30 seconds to get back, pretty much.
Dude, Costa Rica, I had to like walk 1.5 miles, ride 2 buses, dude, to that
Yeah.
fucking.
Thailand was
hotel.
fucking built for me, dude. I seriously, that was nice.
I want to go back really bad. Like I wasn't even thinking about like, even when we were there, I was like, yeah, I want to come back eventually. But it's like recently, just like, cause I follow AKA and they always post that shit, and I'm like, God, I want to fucking go back.
Yeah. I know.
I just want to be able to go back and like actually just like do like the Muay Thai thing like for a significant amount of time, and enough amount of time to like really get into it, you know? Cause I mean, I'm like really athletic, so it's like really easy for me to like get into like athletic type things. Stop it.
No, that's gonna be my thing.
What?
Where I like look at the camera and make faces.
You're not fucking Jim Halpert.
No, I'm not Jim Halpert. I'm gonna do it my way. Jim goes like this. Maybe I'll do that every once in a while.
But no, it's like fuck you.
What? You're saying?
I'm like we're both pretty athletic, so it's like going and doing Muay Thai. Like I wasn't
In certain
terrible.
sports, let's be like
Yeah.
athletic in certain sports. Like I took.
Like all of them for me, basically.
Well, you're
Basketball.
horrible at basketball.
No,
And
I'm
not
so
even
good
that
at
I
basketball.
was good with the white kids, and then once we got to like where like the black kids started playing with us, then it's like, oh, okay, that's why it's their thing, you know.
I'm really good at basketball.
But like fighting, yeah, that I'm not fucking. I mean, like I'm very beginner, but like I've got all the like the basics and shit down. Yeah, I would say I'm so athletic enough to fight. Yeah.
Well, yeah, and it's like I'm not a super girly girl, so I don't really give a fuck about getting hit. Like that, I feel like I see some people like training at Finney's and like they don't want to get like hit or whatever, whereas I'm just like whenever someone it pisses me off when someone's holding for me and I'm supposed to like dodge like something they do and I don't, and they hit me and they're like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm like, hit me fucking harder so I don't do that again. Like
Yeah, I hate when people like take the mitts and like don't do it at your face, they do it away. I'm like, no, dude, you need to do it at my face so that
Yeah.
Because
because if you hit me, then I'm gonna learn, don't do that.
yeah,
Like
you want to be off center. But yeah, what was I gonna say? But yeah, I mean, because I remember leading up to my fight, I was so scared about that. I was like, am I gonna be able to fucking take a punch? And like, how bad are these kicks gonna hurt? I was worried about shin on shin. I was like, I thought I was gonna get elbowed a fuckload, and I was so worried about all this shit happening. And then Greg the dude with both the sleeves, the bald guy, he told me that it's always worse in your head. It's always worse in your head. And
That's what I'm trying to tell myself about this fucking comedy thing.
oh, yeah, true.
I'm nervous as fuck.
But yeah, and then it ended up fucking being fine, I won. So, fuck yeah. And your adrenaline's pumping so fucking hard that none of that shit. I mean, my foot hurt really bad.
Yeah. Do you notice when I get on stage that my hands are shaking?
No.
Okay, good.
I don't think anyone's looking at your hands.
Well, I can just feel like when I'm holding the mic, the mic is almost always like this, or you weren't there, but last Wednesday, when I went up to read my story, I was holding papers, and it was just and I'm in front of 3 fucking people.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's hard to get that comfortability. We are in 2 stand-up comedy classes, by the way, for all you listening.
Yes. If you want to come see us, don't.
Yeah.
Just kidding. You can. But probably more so later in the year when we're on more open mic nights would be probably a better time to come.
For sure. I still have to fucking write my set for Wednesday night.
Yeah, same. I don't know which ones I'm gonna do. I think that the Pornhub virtual reality is funny. I think.
Yeah, I feel like you should do that one.
I was thinking about doing that one, and then the silent sex thing.
Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah, I think his notes on that were good too.
Yeah, and then
I'm trying to think what else.
Silent sex, pets watching you masturbate. Which I haven't written out an actual joke for that, but I think it could be really funny.
Yeah, I haven't written out the jerk off story. I don't know how to transition into that, but
see, that's the hardest thing. But then the more I watch stand up, the more I notice that sometimes comedians just pause for a second, and they'll just be like, "Oh, so this happened." It's just there's no transition. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which gives me some more confidence, because the way that I think of it as a writing where you need transition sentences, which you really fucking don't.
No. No. Well, because remember, I told that was the first time I told that joke, the jerk off story, and I was just like, all right, fuck it, here you guys go. This is how I learned how to masturbate or whatever, and it worked. They definitely laughed.
Yeah.
That was the only time where I actually heard people laughing.
Yeah. I it. I feel like it'll be different too, when we're up there on Wednesday, just because the people that are coming are people that are coming to support other people in that class, which is almost what I don't want. Obviously I think some of our friends are gonna come, work friends.
Yeah.
But it's
God, I fucking whatever.
I don't I say that, but then it's people get so busy with their own lives.
Yeah.
I might just put down one person's name +5 and then just see, and then because Margaret was I want to go, but then she's like, well, I have to do something this Wednesday, and I'm like, I don't really care about people coming. That's not.
I don't either.
Yeah, it's I'm not inviting my parents because, whoa, and it's not because I'd be embarrassed by anything they say. It's just I don't want it in the back of my mind that this person is here,
Yeah.
I don't want to be doing my set or whatever and then just thinking, because when you're talking shit and whatever, and you think, oh, I probably shouldn't say that in front of this person, I just don't want that in my head at all. So it's just
Rarely.
I'd rather just
Rarely.
Well, me more so than you.
Yeah. But yeah, I definitely understand that. Yeah, I definitely don't want. Yeah, I don't know why I don't want my friends to go. I just don't really give a fuck. I feel like I don't want any false laughs, I feel like just me being on stage, my friends are gonna laugh, even if something's not funny.
No, for sure. I think my friends would laugh at whatever just because it's
And my jokes, and I'm worried about that. My jokes work with our class, but then we do them in front of their friends and shit.
But the thing that I love about our class is that it's so diverse.
Yeah, I like our class. Yeah.
No, I love that about our club, because it's we've got an old dude, we've got a funny black guy, we got someone who's like us. I think that Steve kid is like us, he's went to Missouri.
Oh yeah, I forgot about him. I'm interested in his
Bill,
set.
who's funny as fuck.
Bill is a fucking That dude's a monster. That dude
Yeah,
is
I
so
love him.
funny.
He is so funny. I want to like hang out with him. I want to go to Jet's Pizza.
Yeah, I forgot about that. He works there. Yeah, man, I don't know. Yeah, I like them, and it'd be cool. Ah, man, I'm just so, I don't know. I'm like not comfortable. Like I need to get better about like accepting new friends. Like even him, he's funny as fuck, and he seems like a really cool guy. But like, I don't want to meet up and hang out with you, dude. Like I'd rather be at home. And I feel like
I like making new friends.
yeah.
But like I also like I am comfortable with people pretty off the bat. Like if someone's like you want to hang out, like I don't get like uncomfortable. Like I don't feel like I don't know.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I'm pretty comfortable with them. Like I mean there's no other girls in the class technically. Well, I guess technically there is, but technically there's not.
Yeah, it's like a half, I guess, because it's day right now.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, I like making new friends. I have no issue with it. But I also have learned like over the years, like most people I meet are just not as like I just don't like them as much as my real friends.
Yeah, true.
But that's I think it's like kind of like rare and like pretty special that we have best friends from high school. A lot of people don't fuck with people they went to high school with.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I wouldn't even call my high school friends like best friends. I have like two best friends, and that's Brady and Tommy, pretty much. And I don't know. I've like grown apart from a lot of those guys that I went to high school with. And I noticed, like, you notice that. You just fucking grow apart. I get it. I'm not.
But that's also like due to you not putting in the effort to be with them. Like.
Well, when.
Yeah, I mean, it's because it's not what you want to do.
Well, yeah, I mean, but when they all go to Florida and they don't invite you.
Yeah. But they probably didn't invite you because they knew you wouldn't want to go, or they thought.
Florida? Yeah, I'd want to fucking go, but that's not even. I didn't give a fuck that they went to Florida without me because that was like way past our like growing out phase, and I just realized that they like fucking hanging out with who they like fucking hanging out with, and I like fucking hanging out with who I like hanging out with, and it's like when we're around each other, yeah, it's fun, we laugh and stuff. And I would love if they called me up and said, hey, we're doing this tonight. I'd be like, yeah, let's fucking do it, man. And I'd give them a hug when I saw them and stuff. But I'm definitely not that close with a lot of them. Whereas.
But I feel like that's just like, it's like a proximity thing. Like,
true.
Like.
But then again, me and Tommy rarely talk, and he's here this week, and we're probably and it's never been an issue.
Well, that's well, me and Lily talk a lot, but like I will go months and months and months without talking to some of my best friends, and then I see them.
They're the hardcore friends.
Well,
if
right.
you can do that, and then hang out with them, you guys see each other and hang out by yourselves, and it's not weird.
Yeah.
That's a deep hardcore friend.
Well, right, and it's like it's one of those like things where it's like, I mean, even Haley.
Billy would be in there too. He's probably a hardcore friend because I can hang out with him by myself whenever I want.
Well, it's like Haley. I haven't known Haley for very long.
Sully too. Ben the Hen. Shout out Ben the Hen.
Because my high school friends, I expect that with them because they're my best friends for years and years, like 10+ years, But then it's like Haley, I just met her like 2 years ago, and we just like clicked, and I don't have to talk to her every day.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Yeah,
I'm sure that'll happen.
And like
again for me. Hopefully.
Yeah. No, yeah. And I think like I mean I like the people that we're hanging out with like doing this comedy thing. I just like their whole vibe. Like it's just like lax and funny. And like when we like went and had drinks with like all of them, it was just like chill and fun. And then we got high.
Yeah.
And I got a little scared.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was the first time I ever smoked with a black man. Not sure. Was I a little frightened when he flashed his gun? Yeah.
Yeah, I was terrified.
He's like, that's why I got this, man. And I was like, oh.
And he pulled it out and I was like, that's a Glock. I always make jokes about having a Glock. I would say I'd be packing. I'm not packing.
Yeah.
All I'm packing is a weak ass punch.
Yeah, that was, yeah, whatever. I mean, it was fun. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, me too.
He is a very funny person. He is a unique personality, I would say.
Yeah, I like him a lot.
It's weird that we're starting to get like friends that are like older than us,
Oh, it's so fucking weird. Like when I find out how old people are.
Yeah. Like Phil or Bill or whatever the fuck his name is. Is there a Phil and a Bill in our class?
Yeah, Phil is.
I wish I wasn't so fucking bad with names.
Yeah, you are bad with names.
Phil is the
Cardinals.
Cardinals guy. Yeah.
And Billy Bob. His name is Billy Bob.
Oh yeah. Is it? Is it
Yeah.
actually? Oh shit. I gotta start
Yeah.
paying attention. What if Phil just goes out there and just the
He told
crowd?
me his set was 17 minutes.
Holy fuck, dude.
He was like, I don't know how I'm gonna get it out. And I was like,
It
cut.
feels so long when he's up there.
I know. He's so nice.
He is so nice, and he's trying his hardest. And some of his shit's funny.
Mhm. Yeah.
I'm worried. I mean, I'm not that funny either. I feel like I'm funnier than him. And
I thought I was
hate
funnier than
seeing
I think that I am now. I got
Oh.
straight up.
Oh,
humbled.
I did too. For
Yeah,
sure.
I was like, whoa.
It's humbling. Yeah, you get up there and you're just like, oh fuck, dude. You realize how much more you have to think out your thought. You know, because in
Yeah.
your head you know all the little pieces, all the little details that make that joke a joke. And then when you get out there, nobody else knows that. So you have to give them all the pieces of this puzzle that is the joke in as little words possible, because
Yeah.
if it's too long, they're going to turn off. And you have to keep them, and if it's a long joke, then you learn all these things. Like if it's a long joke, you have to have to drag it on, like
and you have to dangle
dangle
sprinkle
that,
jokes in there.
dangle
like,
that dollar so they keep reaching at it,
Yeah.
and then eventually you hit them with the boom.
And it's like crazy too, because like whenever like I think I'm funny, it's like when I'm riffing like with people, like we're like bouncing back and forth, and like it's like, oh, then I think I'm funny, like, because it's like people are laughing, but like I'm also talking to someone. It's like conversational.
Yeah,
And then you get up there and you have to fucking talk to yourself, and it's like it's so much harder. But
for sure.
it's like, I don't know. I think it'll definitely get easier, but the one thing that I notice is like I do like it. Like I don't like if I was like struggling this hard and like anything else, I'd probably be like, fuck that,
Yeah.
like. But I do like it, and like I like enjoy going to those classes, and like as scared as I fucking am, it's just like what the fuck ever. Like I keep telling myself like, what's the worst thing that can happen? I bomb in front of the people that I will never see again at Helium Club. Cool. Like I'll try again. Like
Yeah. I'm definitely fucking nervous for this showcase thing for
I'm
sure.
super fucking nervous. I would be like hyped if like nobody showed up. Like
Yeah, I think the thing I'm scared about the most is that I'm gonna go up there and I'm gonna forget all of it.
oh, that's what I'm scared of too, especially because like I haven't written anything out yet.
Oh yeah, just keep going over it and going over it and going.
Well,
over it
I'm
and
just
going
like
over
I'm
it.
gonna try and like just really like write it out. Maybe I'll write it out tonight and then just bring it to work tomorrow and just keep reading it, and then try it like we're doing like the dress rehearsal tomorrow night. Do it then. Do it all night. Do it all day.
Mhm.
I'm just fucking scared.
Yeah, I say that I always do it like when I'm driving home from work or something. I'll say one of my set jokes in my car, just
Same.
to myself.
Once you said like driving around with the music off, like when I'm driving to work in the morning, I just leave the music.
Dude, it
on
helps
and
so
just, like-
much. It helps me.
Well, also
Thoughts?
like what helps me, and I don't know if you've done this yet, but just like sitting down and just starting to write.
Oh.
Like the only time I've done that was when I had to write a story for last Wednesday's last class, and I like did it, and I was just like, as soon as I started writing, I was like, okay, this is good, like this is good, and then I was like laughing, and like Jeremy even was like, I mean he had like a lot of stuff that I said in the story was irrelevant, but he was like, I liked how you like
What
really
story did you use?
getting flash in Costa Rica.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And he was just like, you really did think out like how to put like small jokes in between like everything that you were saying to keep people like interested. And he's like, that's good. And then he was like, you did add a lot of shit that you didn't need to put in there, but it was still like decent.
Yeah, I feel like that's like a number one beginner problem, is just figuring out how to cut all the bullshit out without cutting the good shit out.
Yeah. And how to like land actual like jokes.
Yeah. I'm worried because I do a lot of pauses in some of my jokes, and I'm worried that my pause, like I'm not gonna like pause the same, and my pauses are gonna be weird. But fuck it, it's only
Try
my
our best.
fucking 5th time on stage or whatever, like doing jokes in front of people. First time in front of like new people, or second time in front of like new people, I guess.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna take like 3 shots right before.
I'm definitely gonna drink something before. I mean, we've been easing in. I mean, I've been easing into it before the last class. I had, a beer and a shot, and then before this class, I had a beer or two.
Yeah.
So we've definitely been, yeah.
Tomorrow we should take shots before we do it.
Yeah, we should definitely, yeah. I wonder, I'm interested to see the order.
We're definitely gonna go right. Like, you're gonna go and I'm gonna go.
I think,
That's what we've done every single class.
I wish I could bring you up, but whatever. I think it'd be cool.
Like, introduce me.
I think it'd be cool.
I bet you could, because Jeremy's the one emceeing, so.
He's not the host, though, I don't think. He's the headliner. There's gonna be another host, yeah. But, I mean, whatever.
I bet if we asked him, though, he'd be like, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Alright, you're starting to play with your hair. We're at an hour and 5 right now.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I won't die fast.
I know. Should we cut it?
Yes. So we're gonna try and do this once a week.
Yeah.
So we haven't even, we have like uploaded, but we haven't like really dropped our first one yet.
It's on, our first episode's on SoundCloud and it's on YouTube, and we're still waiting to get approved by iTunes. You have to go through this process where they review it. So we'll get reviewed for that, and it'll be on iTunes for everybody. But yeah, if you guys want to do something where we where you comment on YouTube or comment on Instagram or something, and you just ask I'll answer whatever fucking question you want. They can be relationship questions or anything. And yeah, if you guys want to do some shit like that, I'm down.
Yeah.
I'm
a pretty open book.
I am too. Yeah, I guess that's it.
We will also, so our sets are going to get videotaped. So whether they're good or not, we might upload them.
Oh yeah, we could upload them to YouTube.
Just so that you guys can see. But yeah. It's fun, and we're definitely gonna keep decorating the room, even though you can't really see anything. But I like the ambiance in here.
Yeah, we're working to get a better camera, because right now we're using a webcam, and you could definitely tell on YouTube that it's not the best. So we're gonna figure out how to get a better camera, but
Other than that.
Yep. All right. Should we shut it down?
Peace, guys.
Ghetto Married. We'll see ya. We'll see you next week. And I was thinking maybe we could do where we're just let this shit play out a little bit. Alright. Fuck it, suck a dick, yo.